Greetings and welcome to another edition of the Jacksonville Buzz. I am your host, Adrienne Houghton, and joining me in the studio today is Elliott Burnside from St. Nicholas Gun and Range. Exciting stuff. Let's find out what we're going to talk about, which is...
Guns and ranges.
There you go.
Shooting.
There you go. Yes. So tell me, how did you get into this? How did you get into a gun range?
Well, I've been around guns all my life, and as a kid growing up in Mississippi, I hunted, squirrels and rabbits, things like that, and then got away from it for years while I pursued a career in different avenues, different industries. And a good friend of mine enticed me to go hunting, and just re-sparked me years ago. And we made several hunting trips with him and another group of Jacksonvillians for deer and hog and caribou in Canada. And I made one lifelong trip to Africa, to Namibia.
Wow.
Hunting. And
big game?
Big, so-called plains games, all like antelope, kudu, gemsbuck, springbuck.
Oh, some of those I've never heard of.
Well, no, nothing dangerous game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And in that part of the world, like we have in our grocery stores, we have beef, pork, and chicken. Well, they don't have beef, pork, and chicken. They have kudu, gemsbuck, and springbuck in the grocery store.
And is it delicious?
It's incredible.
Oh.
The most favorite was zebra.
Oh no! I can't think of eating a zebra.
Oh, it's
I mean,
delicious.
that's they're quite nice stripy horses. So
Yeah.
I can't think about that.
No,
So,
and one other thing about the zebra, you think that you can, there's get these white and black stripes. You can see them anywhere, right?
right.
Well, out in the bush, you can't see them.
Because they blend in perfectly, which is
Absolutely
why
do.
they are
Yeah.
the way they are.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's wonderful. So your spark was reignited.
Yes, and so I started hunting and shooting again, shooting clays, and then I took a diversion and ran a car dealership for a few years, and the gentleman that owned it sold it, and so I'm out of a job. So I'm bored, and I'm thinking about opening a gun store from scratch, just a greenfield, right?
Yeah, difficult in this climate.
Yes, very, because every shopping center I went to, somebody in the shopping center wouldn't want a gun store.
Sure.
So, and I'm bumming around the beach one day, chatting with a gentleman about possible sites, and he asked me, "Did you hear about St. Nicholas?" I said, "I don't know St. Nicholas." So anyway, he described to me that they'd had some difficulties with their licenses, so say. So I made a phone call and made a quick visit, and in a very short period of time had an agreement to buy the store.
And where is it?
It's on Blanding Boulevard, 4630, right across the street from what used to be a Kmart store, but is now an Amazon warehouse. And so we get lots of traffic. We have 12 indoor shooting ranges and an inventory of, let's just say, thousands of guns.
I'm sure.
And we have quite a bit of traffic at the range, and fortunately we're selling a few guns. So,
Do you do instruction?
Oh yes, we do. We have actually just made some recent changes now, and we offer individual personalized training and education on demand. We have a gentleman on the staff that can start your class. You just show up, and if he's available, he'll start the class. And then we also offer scheduled classes for individuals by themselves. And the first Saturday of every month, we offer a concealed weapons class. And in that class, if you go up to us for your carry permit, when you leave, only thing you need is a stamp and an envelope to mail to the state, because we do the instruction, we do the fingerprints, and we do the photos. So
yes, because I mean, not a lot of people know how difficult it is actually to obtain a gun, because a lot of people are saying, well, it seems like anyone can get one, but that's not the case, is it?
No, you can't have any kind of convictions as a felon or other violations of laws. And in Florida, you have to be a resident of Florida.
Of course.
Yes, and then you have to go through if you have a concealed carry permit, you can purchase a gun and take it home with you the same day.
Right.
If you don't have a concealed weapons permit, you have to go through a 3-day waiting period with the state. We do a background, when I say we, Florida Department of Labor, law enforcement does a background check for us. And if you pass, they don't find anything that's wrong with your history, no convictions, then after 3 days you can pick up the gun.
So I'm sure you have a very tight community. Do you have sort of literally a club where people can come and meet other people who love to shoot? And
well, that's an interesting question. Right now we have memberships at the range for individuals or families for 1 month or for a year. But we're in the process of developing plans to expand that significantly and make it like a club and
yes.
offer specific benefits to those.
Like a bowling club or
yes,
cricket
like
club or anything.
Some competition, and also specialized events where we bring in a manufacturer for a display and a show, if you will, and special sales for members only. Mm-hmm. So we're really excited about what we're going to do there with that.
Well, thank you for explaining it all to me, because I had no idea that St. Nicholas was on Blanding, but I do now.
Yeah.
And it was an absolute pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elliott.
Talking to you too, very much.
And don't forget, if you'd like to know any more information about the St. Nicholas Gun and Range, you can get it at thejacksonvillebuzz.com.